Okay, today I'm going to talk about what I call the free range groove. It's another acoustic groove that I use a lot. I occasionally will use it on electric. A lot of times I'll do maybe two strings and put delays on it, stuff to kind of get that U2 sound. This is a sound that kind of came out, and I first heard it. That first time I remember hearing it was on a Bank of America commercial about 20 years ago, and it was just kind of this I call it the free range groove because it just felt like it was the Wild West. And in fact, the imagery that they were using in the commercial was cowboys and horses running in the desert and all that. So it kind of had this real free sense to it, and had a 16th note feel. So it had, even though it can be a slower tempo like around 100 or 98 or 104 or whatever, it can have a fast, hurried kind of feel to it. So what it basically is just solid 16th notes, but they're accented in very specific points. If I were just to play solid 16th notes, I'll play an E chord, for example, because I'm going to let everything ring out. There's no muting, there's no missed, it's not a syncopated pattern per se, at least not in its genesis. It's just pure 16th note strums, and then we'll put the accents in. But there's no missed strings. We're going to hit the strings every time. It's like this. There's the pattern without the accents. Now I'll accent one so we can hear where one is. And you want to hold your arm really loose, and you just want to keep it going, okay? Now the hard part is to throw in the accents, and the accents are in very, very specific spots. But at first, just practice that. Try to get a fairly even sound out of the ups and downs. Should sound very similar to each other, and they won't, because you're hitting the strings in a different order. But they're going by pretty quick, so it's not like you're going. You should be able to. Okay. Now, what we're going to start out, for the most part, the pattern is alternating every 3 strums. We're going to accent. So what we've got 4 groupings of 4. That's 16 notes. That's why they're called 16th notes. So we got 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and that's our whole bar of 16th notes. And then what we're going to do now, though, we're going to accent, and we're going to accent just certain notes. Now let me see if this works. I don't know. Can you see that? And I'm going to put something up there so you can see it later, maybe in with some on my blog. I'll put something, maybe some little bit of music notation up there for you. But basically, that was just a bunch of 16th notes, and then above the 16th notes, you'll see these little greater than signs. Okay, those are accents in music notation. So the accents are on, with the E chord, it's on 1, and you have E or E and then on the of 1 is an accent, and then 2 E, and on the and of 2 is an accent, and then 3 E. On the E of 3 we have an accent, and then what we have 4 left. We have 4 beats left, so we really can't divide 4 in by 3, but we could 12, because we had, between the first 3 beats we had 12 16th notes, so we were able to divide those up into 4 little groupings within the first 3 beats. I'm probably totally confusing the matter here. I apologize for that. But on beat 4, we're just going to go accent on 4 and an accent on the and. So it'll be 2 downstroke accents. So what happens is, at the begin, for the most part, the pattern is accent on a down, and then we do up, down, and then we accent on an up, and then down, up, and then down, and then up, down, and then an accent on the up, and then a down, up, and then we do 2 downs in a row. Okay, so slowly it's like this. Now I also know that there's a little bit of a lag between the video and the sound, so that you're probably not actually seeing exactly what I'm doing. And I'm over accenting right now. When I do it, let me just give you a little bit of it. I'm going to do an E chord, like an E5 chord here. I'm going to just slide that down to here, to a C sharp minor 7. I'm going to slide down to Bsus and then to an A2. So you can hear what this sounds like maybe in a context of a song, okay? Kind of nice, huh? It's got a nice feel to it. It's kind of got a little bit of a Celtic feel to it because of the 3, but it's not. It's a total 4/4 feel, but with kind of some 3 subdivisions in there, and it sounds nice in a real fast tempo. It also can be done, you know. I'm going to do that progression. I'm going to do it a lot slower, and I'm going to over exaggerate the accents, and hopefully you'll be able to see and hear what I'm doing. And just be patient with yourself. It takes a while. Practice the pure 16th notes first, just the machine gun, very rat-a-tat-tat kind of thing. Okay, but we're going to eventually accent, like I said, every 3rd strum. So it's going to be like this. Now, when I play it faster, you can see I'm kind of the accents are much more subtle, and that's really where it starts to work a little bit better. I think, you know, you don't want to over accent those things. One of the things I like about this pattern is it's kind of an easy one once you have it down. I mean, you've got it down. It's in your hand. It's just totally, you know, motor memory at that point. And it's very easy to sing over. So it saved me when I was leading worship a lot, to be able to have that groove quickly at my hands for a lot of songs that were coming out at the time I was leading worship, and it made it real easy for me to get up in front of people and sing, which was, the singing part was the hard part. The playing guitar part's always been the easy part. Anyway, I hope this helps. Please leave comments or questions. If there's any way I can clarify it more, I'll be happy to. I may even post another video. We may be talking about different songs that use this or whatever in the future, but for now, that's it, and God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.